A seismic trade has just hit, and it's sending shockwaves through Dodger Nation. In a stunning move, the front office has confirmed the arrival of a dynamic game-changer, a player whose return prowess and clutch instincts could instantly elevate a lineup already brimming with talent. Forget minor tweaks, this is a full-throttle reinforcement built for high-leverage moments and postseason fireworks. But what's the bigger picture here? How does this shift align with long-term strategy? And what does it mean for current outfield rotations and lineup depth? We're diving deep into the decision-making behind the scenes, the potential ripple effects on chemistry and matchups, and why this isn't just a trade, it's a statement of intent. You won't want to miss a second of what's next. What just happened with the Los Angeles Dodgers is something nobody saw coming. We're talking about a move that could absolutely shake up the entire National League and possibly the postseason picture. Yes, it's real, it's confirmed, and it's causing massive buzz around the MLB world. The Dodgers have pulled off a super trade to acquire one of the most consistent, dynamic, and versatile outfielders in the American League, Stephen Kwan. That's right, folks. The Cleveland Guardians have agreed to a blockbuster deal that sends Kwan straight to Los Angeles in a bold reinforcement move that signals just one thing: the Dodgers are going all in. Before we dive into the juicy details of how this deal came together and what it means for the Dodgers going forward, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're a true Dodgers fan. You're not going to want to miss any of the updates that are coming fast and furious in the coming weeks. This trade deadline is already insane, but what the Dodgers just pulled off might be the smartest move we've seen this year. Now let's get into it. Stephen Kwan is not a name that typically flies under the radar for baseball insiders. He's known for his elite contact hitting, Gold Glove caliber defense, high on-base percentage, and hustle that brings energy to the field every single game. The Dodgers, despite having one of the most stacked lineups in the majors, have had some inconsistencies in the outfield due to injuries and underperformance. This move fills that gap in the most efficient and calculated way possible. With Mookie Betts shifting roles this year, and Jason Hayward dealing with lingering injuries, the Dodgers front office saw a unique opportunity to go after a guy like Kwan, and they didn't hesitate. According to insiders close to the deal, talks began quietly over the last 2 weeks. The Dodgers scouts were reportedly keeping a close eye on Kwan's performance since mid-May, and once the Guardians started signaling that they might be open to making a move for the right price, LA pounced. The deal includes 2 highly rated pitching prospects and a player to be named later, which is still being finalized as of this recording. And while the Guardians are giving up a valuable piece in Kwan, they're looking to build for the future and deepen their rotation, a trade-off that made this move possible. But let's not get it twisted, this trade isn't just about filling a hole. This is a strategic, long-term, championship-caliber type of move. Stephen Kwan is only 26 years old and under team control for several more years, which means this isn't a short rental. It's a commitment to consistent excellence. The Dodgers now have an outfielder who not only brings elite defense and contact hitting, but someone who rarely strikes out, plays small ball at a time when it's sorely needed, and has postseason experience. That's huge. The reaction from Dodgers players has reportedly been very positive. A source within the clubhouse shared that players were buzzing about the move before it was even officially announced. Kwan's reputation as a relentless worker and a team-first guy fits perfectly with the Dodgers culture. Several current players, including Freddie Freeman and Will Smith, have spoken highly of him in the past, praising his discipline at the plate and his ability to change the momentum of a game. From a tactical perspective, this gives manager Dave Roberts an insane amount of flexibility. He can now rotate Kwan, Betts, and outman more freely, especially if they want to play matchups or rest guys down the stretch. Kwan's left-handed bat also balances the lineup in key ways. While the Dodgers have plenty of power, what they've been missing in some series is that grinder, the guy who can extend at-bats, wear out pitchers, and create chaos on the base paths. Kwan is that guy. You better believe this move is also a message to the rest of the National League, especially the Braves, Phillies, and Brewers. The Dodgers aren't just trying to stay relevant, they're trying to dominate. After last season's early playoff exit, the front office made it clear they wouldn't let that happen again. And while all eyes have been on stars like Shohei Ohtani and Tyler Glasnow this season, it's this under-the-radar move that might end up making the biggest difference come October. Think about it. Postseason games are often decided not by home runs, but by clutch singles, smart base running, and defensive gems. That's Steven Kwan's specialty. He's not the flashiest player, but he's the kind of guy who helps you win tight 3-2 ball games in the NLCS. And with the Dodgers' pitching rotation rounding into shape, especially with the possible return of Walker Buehler and Dustin May later this year, adding a bat like Kwan's only makes them that much more dangerous. Fans have already started flooding social media with their reactions. Some are calling this the most underrated trade of the season. Others are stunned the Guardians let Kwan go at all. But the overwhelming vibe from Dodgers fans? Pure excitement. Many believe this was the last missing piece needed for a legitimate World Series push, and the timing couldn't be better. With the trade deadline approaching fast, and other teams scrambling to make last-minute deals, the Dodgers just got ahead of the chaos and made a move that could define their season. Of course, the question everyone's asking now is what's next? Could this be the first of several moves before the deadline? The answer is yes. Dodgers president of baseball operations Andrew Friedman has made it clear they're not done yet. Rumors continue to swirl about potential bullpen additions, and there's even some chatter about another sneaky bat coming off the bench. But make no mistake, Steven Kwan is the headline grabber, and rightfully so. Let's not forget the intangibles either. Kwan is a leader. He brings a mentality that's infectious. You can see it in the way he plays, the way he talks to teammates, the way he handles the media. That's invaluable in a clubhouse full of stars. In many ways, he's the perfect complement to big personalities like Ohtani and Betts. He doesn't need the spotlight, but he earns it through consistent, relentless effort. That kind of player makes everyone around him better. Another underrated part of this trade? Kwan's durability. He's played through pain, avoided the injury bug better than most, and stayed on the field when his team needed him most. That's something the Dodgers desperately need, especially given the injuries that have plagued them the past 2 years. Having a reliable outfielder who can give you 140 to 150 quality games a year? That's gold. Looking at the bigger picture, this deal could redefine how the Dodgers operate heading into the playoffs. They've always been known for big names and big bats, but now they're building around baseball IQ, contact skills, and defense. That's a winning formula. And while power still matters, we've seen year after year that balance wins championships. Kwan brings that balance in spades. So as Dodgers Nation celebrates this monumental move, one thing is crystal clear: this team is hungry. They're motivated. And they're not afraid to make bold moves to get where they want to go. The addition of Steven Kwan might not have been on everyone's radar, but it's exactly the kind of move championship teams make. Smart, strategic, and ready to deliver results immediately. So buckle up, because the second half of this season just got a whole lot more interesting. If you're a Dodgers fan, you have every reason to believe that 2025 could be the year everything comes together. And if you're one of the other 29 teams in the league, you've just been put on notice. The Dodgers aren't just playing to compete, they're playing to win it all. Make sure to drop a comment below. What do you think about the Steven Kwan trade? Do you think it's the missing piece? Do you want to see another deal before the deadline? Let us know. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a second of Dodgers news. Because with trades like this, you can't afford to be out of the loop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with even more breaking news from the heart of Dodgers Nation. Go Blue!